Congratulations, you just got your license, you're jumping headfirst into real estate. So where the heck do you begin, and what do you do when you first get started? We've all been there. As a realtor that's been around for a long time, I was in your shoes too. I got started at some point. I had no business, I had nothing. We all start there. But the coolest thing is now, thanks to videos and everything else that we have nowadays, is that I can show you exactly what you need to do or tell you so that you can be successful. And really, your first 100 days is what it comes down to. If you do some things right in your first 100 days, you can literally set yourself up for a ton of success very early on in your career, where most agents take a long time to get going. So before diving into it, let me just explain why that is. When you first get into real estate, it's super overwhelming. There are a million things you have to learn. You got to figure out what brokerage you should be joining or what team. You got to understand the multiple listing service and the beast of a program that is, regardless of what market you're in. You got to understand the market. You got to understand pricing and neighborhoods and whatnot. There is so much going on. When you first get started, it is just super overwhelming. And usually what happens is a lot of agents will jump in. They're so excited. They'll get so overwhelmed that they'll forget to do some of the most basic things that if they did, they would literally springboard their business to really just start taking off. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, okay? So first things first, something we've talked about so many times on these videos and these blogs is that when you first get in the industry, literally build a database right away. Just start finding as many contacts as possible. And I challenge you to at least find 100, all right? This is your first 100 days. Find 100 people you could put into your database. The more, the merrier. And don't overthink it. Literally just add anyone you know. You could add your dog walker, or you could add your barber, or your hairstylist. It doesn't make a difference. Just add as many people as you can to one central location, a CRM, Excel spreadsheet, whatever it is that you want to use, just add a bunch of people there. So that's the first thing, is add 100 people to your database. The second thing is I want you to market to these people. Once a week, do something. Right, whether it's sending a newsletter, sending an email, calling, texting, a postcard, or something in the mail. It really doesn't make a difference what you do, but you need to get these people in your database to think about you right away. Best way to do this is just start really guerrilla marketing to them, start hitting them up immediately, and just start getting your name in their minds, okay? So do this once a week for your first 100 days. That equates to about 14 times total. All right, the next thing, number 3, is social media. Start posting. It doesn't matter if you're scared of social media, you need to use it. You got to embrace it, okay? Social media, there's a lot of opportunity on these platforms. So think about where you want to post. If you're a millennial, focus on the Instagram and the Facebooks. If you're Gen Z, focus on maybe the TikToks and the Instagrams. If you're an older generation, a Gen X or baby boomers as some people call them, the boomers, focus on Facebook, and everyone should focus on LinkedIn. Post at least twice a week. That's it. That's all I'm asking for, twice a week. You could obviously post more, but if you just post twice a week, that's a start. But if you do that, the people that you are connected with will start seeing you're in real estate, and you'll start getting your message out there right away. So, number 3, social media, post twice a week minimum. Number 4, sit open houses. Try to sit at least twice a month, all right? This basically totals up to about 6 open houses in your first 100 days. Sit some open houses. If you don't have a listing, and my guess is you don't if you're watching this and you're literally learning for the first time in your first 100 days, go ask some agents in the office. Just say, hey, can I please sit an open house on one of your listings? Post on it if you have like an internal messaging board and your company. But just sit 2 open houses a week. Open houses, one, it's great. You'll learn inventory. You could learn how the process works. But two, you might be able to pick up some unrepresented buyers. You want to start getting clients in the door right away. If you want to start generating business, open houses are still a great way to do this. Plus, it's a marketing opportunity for you to post on social media and whatnot. So say 2 open houses a month, that's 6 total in your first 100 days. Number 5, and this is so important. I really wish I would have done this more when I first started, and we highly suggest this to the agents we know. Shadow veteran agents. Twice a month. That's 6 total. Just reach out to agents in your office, in your brokerage, and just see if you could follow them on anything they go do, especially buyer tours. And really just kind of hang back and see what these veterans do. See what these professionals do. People that have been in the industry for a long time. Maybe they'll be nice enough to take you on a listing presentation or a buyer's presentation. But you really want to understand what these people are doing, who have been doing it for a long time, and you want to learn from them. Learn from success. It's the best way to do it so you can copy it, okay? So shadow 2 veteran agents every month for your first 90 days. That's about 6 times total. Number 6, start going to networking events at least once a month, right? That's 3 total, not a huge commitment, but it's going to be good to get out there and start meeting people. You really, really want to get back out there. COVID's kind of really dissipated a lot now, and we could really get back out there into these networking events. It's going to be good to just get out there and start meeting people, start talking to people, start building connections. It doesn't have to be real estate related, but those are obviously fantastic to go to, so you can meet industry peers, maybe meet some connections for your basically group of people that you want to work with, your team, maybe lenders, attorneys, whatnot. Start getting out and networking, all right? Once a month, 3 times total. It's not a huge commitment, but it's really important you start getting out there and start meeting people. And the last one, piggybacking off the networking stuff, is I want you to get out there and just connect with one new person a week. It could be anyone. You could do this anywhere, but it ends up being about 14 times total, right? Whether you're in line at Starbucks, or maybe you are in line at the grocery store, or you see someone at the grocery store. It could really be anything. You just want to connect with one new person a week. You could just literally speak to these people, talk to them, get their information, ideally add them to your CRM or wherever you're going to use to market people or market to your people. But try to make one extra connection a week. If you're at networking events, this might be easy to do, but just one a week. That's it. Very simple. Guarantee you're going to be out and about. You could probably run into hundreds of people every single week. Just find one that you can connect with and ideally add them to your database. All right, guys. So I know I just threw a lot at you, so I want to do a quick recap, all right? Your first 100 days. Add 100 plus people to your database, all right? Then what I want you to do is once a week, market to these people. However you want to do it, just market to them once a week. Then on social media, post at least 2 times a week, all right? 2 times a week, it's not very difficult, but you got to start getting your name out there. Then I want you to sit 2 open houses a month. This is 6 total. Open houses, great way to generate business, start learning, get out there, do 2 open houses. Then I want you to shadow veteran agents twice a month. 6 total. Just follow them and see what they do, see how they talk to clients, see how they show properties or present, but learn from them as they show you how the veterans do it. Then I want you to go to 1 networking event a month. It's 3 total. It's not very difficult. Get out there, start mingling, start shaking hands, kissing babies, start connecting with people. Get out there, start getting your name out there, start making connections, and ideally you want to try to add these people to your database. And then the final thing is just connect with 1 person a week. 1 new person. Doesn't matter where they come from, whether it's a grocery store, coffee shop, anywhere. It doesn't make a difference. You could literally run into them on the street, connect with 1 extra person a week. Ideally, you want to add them to your database as well. So if you do this, Your first 100 days is going to really set you off in the right path to be a successful real estate agent. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really hope you found it helpful and you can start taking those 100 days and attacking them and building a really successful real estate career right off the bat. If you like what we said and you like our information, we encourage you to please subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, get notified when we post new videos. We post a new video every single Monday, 9 a.m. Central Time. It's just helpful information. It's all for you because that's what we love to do. We love to help. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for stopping by. Looking forward to talking to you again next week. Take care.